Hello, YouTube people. What is going on with you all today? I wanted to talk to you about players, okay? I have had a video before talking about actually playing that game at one point in time of my life. And I have, okay? I was 16 years old. I was in high school. It's not an excuse. It's still a wrong thing to do. But it's what I did. And don't get me wrong. I never had sex with more than one woman at a time. I never did that. But I did, however, play the role. Like, I had several different women believing that I was with them and with them only. Now, as far as sex is concerned, I was 16, 17 when AIDS started becoming a really big problem. And I was always fearful of getting something like AIDS, just because I was playing around with several different women, so I never did go after that. Now, AIDS still is around, but some people just don't even really realize that you can get something of that nature by playing around like that. And they have sex unprotected each and every time with all these multiple people. But you can't do that in this day and time. I also worried about STDs as far as sexually transmitted demons are concerned, because I have very much awareness of that. Just by having sex with somebody, you can contract their demons because you are joined with them during this particular act. And they can set their demons off within you. Believe me, it can happen. That's why they say STDs in both fashions. But I never had sex like that. But if you do pay that back. The person that did that type of thing will have that same thing come back to them. As I have said in my other videos, whatever you put out there is what you're going to have back. And if you refuse to heal over that situation, you will live the rest of your life, your natural life here on earth, having that same thing happen to you over and over and over and over again. It doesn't matter how many partners you have in your life, you will have that happen to you. And it won't stop unless you heal it. It will never stop. I'm just putting that out there. What also happens is, in a lot of cases, the person that has done the cheating, they will turn around and point the finger at their ex-partner and say, they did this, and they did that, and they were bad, and they were this, and they were that, when really, that person was the one that was doing that, okay? I had to heal from my player days, okay? Because if I didn't ever heal from that, it would continually happen to me, okay? But a lot of people out there living as a child, even though they're 35, 40, 45 years old, whatever, excuse me, they will do that type of thing where they have not healed from their past, being a child, until right this very minute, and all they want to do is point the finger at their ex-partner. They did this and they did that. Well, what did you do? What did you do? You're just an innocent person. You never did anything in your lifetime. You have to think about that. Go back to that time. Think about what you did during that time. What caused that whole thing? Because I guarantee in 95% of the time, it is your fault. Yet you point the finger at everybody else and say they were like this and they were like that. They did this. They slept with multiple people. And it's not true. It's not true at all. And you know that. For those of you listening to me, you know what I'm talking about. But you put your mouth on your ex-partner and told lies about them just so that you wouldn't look bad. But you know you did something. And now you live in a ton of regret for what you said to other people about the person that was totally honest with you, loved you more than anything in the world. And you put your mouth on them saying they did this and they did that. And you know they didn't. So you told lies upon lies, and you were the one that was doing every single thing that you told other people, your family or your friends or whatever, that, or even strangers, totally strangers. You told those people that your partner was the one that did all of this stuff, when in actuality, you were the one that did all of that stuff, that you were blaming them on. The only thing you can do right now is ask for forgiveness, or tell those people that you just told a story. It's the only way to get on with your life. It's the only way to start the healing process. Because if you don't, you will live in your karma for the rest of your life. You honestly will. If you don't believe it, watch what I tell you. Keep letting time roll on and roll on and roll on. And you're going to find that out, that everything you blamed your exes on was what you did. And you tried to get sympathy from everybody else, but they found out you were the one that was the problem. And so they will go behind you. And they will tell everybody what type of person you are. You will be revealed. And when you're revealed, nobody, and I mean nobody, will want to go around with you. They're not going to want to go around with you. And if they do, it's for sexual reasons. They just want some free sex from you. And you have made it so very easy to get a piece of that action that that's all they want from you. And once they got that, or got enough of that, then they will move on from you. And you're just going to continually tell people that this person was like that, and that person was like this, and you're never going to blame yourself for what you're doing. You'll never do it. And so, in saying that, think back of all the times you've told all your exes that they were like this and like that, and you've told all your family members and all your friends that that person was like this and this person was like that, think back about it. When you get to that realization, you will see who the monster was in the closet. It was you. And you can only get away from that by trying to heal yourself and trying to become the better person. Once you've healed, then people will start respecting you again. But they're not going to respect you until then. And they will keep doing that same thing. The player got played. The player got played. Anyways, I want y'all to know that I love you so very much. Love yourself. Love God. And by all means, love each other, people. Until the next time, love, peace, and soul.